Hi guys, I'm Mikey Musumeci from the United States of America. I competed in one championship and I'm from the Evolve Fight.
He finished in only 56 seconds. Mikey Musumeci gets the finish by a heel hook.
Who I had him on the podcast. He's like the smiliest assassin, thick glasses, only eats pizza and pasta.
Yeah, so I grew up in New Jersey and then I moved to Florida at like 11 years old. So I'd always wish I could just be like everyone else, but I just felt different.
He is Italian. He is small. He fuels his body once a day with only pizza or pasta. He even fought depression his whole life.
I pretty much battled depression my whole life also, so those are pretty much the hardships I've dealt with. Jiu-Jitsu helped me so much overcome those.
But with his passion for jiu-jitsu, he trained every day like a machine.
Yeah. He's a genius too when you talk to the guy.
And then drills the rest, the other 23 hours.
Yeah, he drills 12 hours a day.
Together with his sister as his #1 training partner, he became a world champion across different belts, and he did it not just once, but for a total of 5 times. And just when you think that the world champion looks tough and intimidating, he is one of the nicest people in jiu-jitsu. In fact, he's someone that fits the nerd stereotype. But most important of all, he has a huge heart and hates to hurt people. He will do what is necessary to win, but hate it in the process.
When some people think of combat sports, they think of like these tough, like arrogant kind of people, you know, and I'm really not like that.
Chapter 1. Early Days. Michael Musumeci Jr., or Mikey, was born on July 7th, 1996. He's one of the modern competitors that have been introduced to BJJ at a very early age. Mikey developed a habit of drilling along with his sister Tammy as part of their training. He even revealed on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast that there were days when he was drilling for 12 hours.
I'm just studying jiu-jitsu so many hours and drilling.
So I heard you drill sometimes 12 hours a day.
Yeah, sometimes I'll end up drilling like all day.
Since his family moved a lot as a child,
I moved a lot as a kid. I lived in like 11 different homes.
Mikey was exposed to different instructors. Perhaps these different interpretations of jiu-jitsu may have contributed to what Mikey's game is today. At the age of 4, he started training Brazilian jiu-jitsu along with his equally talented sister Tammy at Fat Joe's Martial Arts Academy under Fernando Cabeca. By age 10, Mikey's family then moved to Wellington, Florida, where he continued his training under Marcelo Ribeiro's academy. When Ribeiro moved to Texas, Mikey went to American Top Team under the tutelage of Amir Shark Bussad. Under Bussad, Mikey evolved as a young practitioner, and this was where Mikey received his green and blue belts. During Mikey's time in Bussad's academy, he met Guilherme and Rafael Mendez during their seminars. Mikey then stayed in touch with both Rafa and Guy, where he took advantage of the chance to learn from 2 of the most successful competitors in the BJJ world. He'd taken private lessons, and for a time, he'd even move along with Tammy to become part of the AOJ later in his career. Chapter 2. BJJ Competition Debut. Mikey won the world title as a juvenile blue belt twice when he was training at Javel Byron at WMB Miami, after which he was promoted by Byron to purple belt. Shortly after that, Mikey's family moved back to Boca Raton, where he trained once again with Bussad at American Top Team Wellington, but this time he also started training with Jonatas Gurgel at ATT Aventura and at the Yaco Training Center, where he met current UFC contender Gilbert Durinho Burns. Durinho played an active role in both Tammy and Mikey's development as athletes. During that time, Durinho was still active in the BJJ competition circuit. As a purple belt, Tammy and Mikey decided to carry the Atos banner and train with the Mendez brothers at their Art of Jiu-Jitsu gym in Costa Mesa. Before we continue with the video, be sure to subscribe and comment "I subbed" to enter in our monthly shoutout giveaway. And now, let's get back into it. Mikey won the 2014 IBJJF World Championship and was promoted by Guy Mendez to brown belt at the podium. In 2015, he won the World Championship once again and was promoted by Jonatas Gurgel and Gilbert Burns at the podium, making Mikey a black belt at the age of 18. Unlike other competitors who struggled after reaching black belt, Mikey is a different story.
I love the puzzles of jiu-jitsu. It's a never-ending puzzle and it drives me insane.
Yeah.
He won the IBJJF Pan American Championship as a black belt in 2016 at roosterweight, followed by a no-gi world championship in the same year. In 2016, the Musumeci siblings then decided to train with Caio Terra. According to Mikey, leaving Atos was based on their decision to find an environment that better fits their goals. As a black belt, Mikey Musumeci won the World Championship in 2017. 2018.
World champion.
2019.
Stay on this foot. And he got it. Oh, wow. That's it. Mikey Musumeci.
And 2021.
Mikey Musumeci's win over Bruno Malfacini denies alliance.
The first two at light featherweight, while the last two, black belt world championship, was won at roosterweight. Aside from the Pan Ams and the Worlds, Mikey is also a European champion in 2017 and 2020. But apart from the IBJJF titles, Mikey won the 2016 AJP Grand Slam in Los Angeles and Abu Dhabi World Pro in 2017. Chapter 3. How he lives today. Mikey is one of the few practitioners to have a submission taken after his name, the Mikey Lock, a type of leg lock that has significantly increased the finish rates of leg lockers in tournaments and training alike. In 2021, Mikey Musumeci was slowly transitioning to no-gi in preparation for his supposed ADCC debut in 2022. That year, he won the inaugural WNO bantamweight title after defeating Richard Alarcon via the Mikey Lock. Unfortunately, his ADCC run didn't happen as planned due to an injury. By the end of 2021, Musumeci along with Tammy switched once again to Pedigo submission fighting. Though he didn't make his ADCC debut in 2022, he was signed by One Championship as the promotion was looking to feature other martial arts in its events aside from MMA.
I want people to watch me compete and then want to train jiu-jitsu as well.
After signing a contract with One, Musumeci relocated to Singapore, where he trains and holds classes every now and then in Evolve MMA. During his One grappling debut, he finished Masakazu Imanari at 156 via rear naked choke, winning a $50,000 performance bonus.
They're amazing.
On January 14, 2023, Musumeci stepped inside the circle once again and faced Gantamur Bayanduran. Mikey revealed later that he felt his opponent's knee pop multiple times as Bayanduran refused to tap from Mikey's leg lock. He said that, "I continued to apply braking pressure on his leg for about 8 minutes straight, but my opponent unfortunately would not tap. This resulted in us seeing how damaging these leg locks can be."
Like if this gentleman gets through this, he's got 3 minutes left. He gets through this and he has no ligament.
Final chapter. Built different. There's no doubt that Mikey Musumeci is built differently. Aside from his unorthodox approach and love for pasta, he is also not afraid to face the toughest competition. He even competed in the absolute division during the 2020 Europeans. To understand this incredible feat, absolute means no weight class. As you can see here, he is fighting a giant. So what's next for Mikey Musumeci? Are we going to finally see him make his ADCC debut? Regardless of what he wants to do next, he's already cemented his legacy as one of the best grapplers in the lighter weight divisions. He also successfully showed the world that jiu-jitsu is a thinking sport, and it takes more than physicality and athleticism to become successful in it. Who will stop him?
And he gets a tap. Triangle armbar from Mikey Musumeci. Inside heel hook, inside heel hook, and he gets the finish. Here for Mikey Musumeci, looking for the finish.
Now we're in One Championship, the biggest organization ever for jiu-jitsu, and we're professional athletes now. So being a part of this first generation of athletes in One Championship, we're pioneers.